Baylor's education program of the real early hands-on experience was, in my opinion, a very helpful thing. I mean, you get to experience it and really see what it's like. And it helps you because you get to determine at a very early stage whether this is for you and whether this is something that you could see yourself doing.
This semester, when I started at the elementary school, I thought it was great. It was really scary at first. I was like, oh, I've never done this kind of thing before. I don't know what I'm gonna do. But it was very exciting, and I think actually it works better to do it your first semester, so that way you're able to figure out if teaching is something you really want to do.
It is interesting that many students are surprised when they learn that their very first semester they're going to be in the classroom with students. We think it's very important for students immediately to find out whether they want to be a teacher or not.
The first day I met my I was a little nervous because this is the first time I've done a lesson plan, so I had no idea if everything was right or if I had done something completely wrong. But it was exciting and nerve-wracking at the same time.
When the semester starts, 13-12 students have about 5 weeks to get acclimated to college and to what we're going to be doing on the campus. We then move to the campus where they learn they need to be there at 8 o'clock. We have class from 8 to 8:30 where we talk about different things. As you might well imagine, we'd start out by talking about how do you write a lesson plan.
It's an opportunity for freshman students that think they may be interested in becoming teachers to really test their decision if that's the right path for them. So we give them enough background information, teach them how to do lesson plans, and then they go out into the schools and tutor for 9 to 11 weeks, depending on how the calendar goes.
At Baylor, we believe that our teacher candidates should be in the field as early as possible because it gives them experience with working with students, and we get to see their dispositions in action, how they deal with an individual in a learning situation. But for those who find that this is the experience that they've been looking for, that they feel confirmation that this is in fact their God-given calling, then it's an opportunity for them to start right away. All of our field experiences are supervised by Baylor faculty.
Having our own Baylor faculty there is a great advantage, and it's a really big help. A lot of the struggles that you're having of lesson planning and different strategies to incorporate, they have already had experience with that, and so you can use them as a resource just as much as any textbook can tell you. They're like a walking textbook because they've lived it and done it already for a number of years, and it's a really great resource to have.
One of my favorite parts of the semester is their oral presentation at the end. First they introduce their child and a physical description and what it was like the first day that they met them. Then they talk about their pre-assessment result. Then they talk about the instruction that they included. Then they post-test them, and at that point, that's when the ahas hit. So they have the data that shows them that they have made a difference in the life of a child.